Well, here we are. The time has finally come to talk about the two most popular Bleach games on Roblox that really took over the community. In today's video, we are going to be comparing Typ Soul versus Peroxide, man. Not only which one is overall a better game, but the combat, the progression, parrying, and not only that, but how many memories we made and how fun each game was. Without further ado, let's get straight into this video. Smash that like button, smash that sub button if you're new to the channel. Now let's go ahead and start off with the combat. Peroxide is more of an M1 based game and focuses a lot less on keybinds. Although there are still combos, it just isn't as crazy and competitive as Typ Soul. Typ Soul gives a more deep woken type of feel, and with the parrying and just the combat in itself, while Peroxide is more of an old, outdated, like 2016 style of combat. Personally, I still enjoyed the combat on both games, and I'm glad they weren't just a mirror of each other, because then it would be boring. But in conclusion, Peroxide is like the lil bro in combat, while Typ Soul is more for the sweaty boys. Alright boys, time to get into progression, and yes, I'm bringing in old Typ Soul, not just the new. We are gonna have those flashbacks together, bro. You literally had to go through hell and back just to grade up a single time, and not only that, these goofy devs had the audacity to give us a damn cooldown on ranking up, bro. We had to wait like 10 or 15 hours. We had to play the next day just to grade up. It was actually crazy. This shit started an era of Roblox games not explaining how to progress, but have us guess what we had to do. Somebody had to go grab an orb and jump into a pit to realize we had to do an obby that Grimmjow did in Bleach that never existed, bro. Not only that, though, they single-handedly started a whole era of racism against Quincy's regardless of what Bleach game you played, bro. My Quincy brethren didn't even stand a chance in Wandenreich, and that's their home, bro. This shit was actually crazy. Now, I know you freshies that only know the Typ Soul now think that the grind is actually hard. To get my Bankai, I had to do 175 raids, and I had to win them, bro, which took 2 entire weeks to get all of those wins, only to fight Blood Bankai that would clap me and made me get off the game for good. Shit had Vasta cards and question marks actually looking good, because you had to get like 75 mass cracks, but if you died, you'd be wiped for good. No more do-overs or infinite retries on the boss, bro. Y'all got it easy. All I see is complaints like, come on, bro, 15 raids, hitting elite in a single day. Let's be real. Now, when every Typ Soul player heard Peroxide's name, heard that a new Bleach game was coming, everybody got off Typ Soul, and people were ready to prepare for the next era, because Peroxide actually looked pretty good from all the sneaks that we were seeing. But not only that, when the game finally released, bro, people were getting their Bankai, getting their Volt in like 2 to 3 days, bro, and it was so hyped up, because having your Bankai and Typ Soul meant you're like one of the best players, but this game was actually doable. It was actually viable to get your Bankai and stuff without doing such an insane progression. It still was a little bit hard fighting the Bankais and stuff, but it literally did wonders over Typ Soul and made the player base a lot more calm and a lot less toxic, bro. There was a huge difference between the communities. Now, the downside of the progression, though, was that basically in Peroxide, everybody has their Bankai, everybody has their Volt, which is kind of how the new Typ Soul is, but it just made it a lot less special, and pretty much anybody could pop on you. It wasn't like, oh, 1 in 10 people or 1 in 100 people are gonna pop. It's pretty much like every player you come across is gonna have their mode. It wasn't that hard to achieve. Everybody thought Peroxide was going to be crazy hard, just like Typ Soul. Getting Vasta Lord, when people saw that you can actually achieve it and it wasn't that hard, pretty much everybody was going Vastacar and Peroxide. And we loved the Hollows a lot better. We loved the Menoses a lot better. It just looked a lot more clean and complex than Typ Soul. But Typ Soul does give that Roblox feeling. I still be telling people in my comments about that. For more endgame combat, Peroxide is going to take the W on this one. And if we're talking about progression being easier and a lot more for actual people who are going to be playing Roblox and don't want to suffer on the game, Maybe the new Typ Soul compares a little bit, but old Typ Soul is definitely insane compared to Peroxide. And Peroxide is going to take that W on the progression. And we had more endgame content. And we got full bringers as well, which I'm sure Typ Soul will bring back since they had that whole trouble with the devs. And there's some new devs that took over the game. So I'm pretty excited to see what Typ Soul has to have now. Now let's go over player enjoyability and the community, guys. We're going to start off with the community, though. In Typ Soul, bro, you're going to have the most toxic people you run into, even on new Typ Soul. Nothing has changed at all. Every single time you get gripped, you're going to be called a monkey. You're going to be called a mutt. You're going to be called a rat. You're going to be told to sit down, dog, bro. They're going to tell you the craziest things. The Typ Soul community will kill you just for being a Quincy or being the opposite race. Not even that, bro. I spawned in as an Arankar grade 2, bro, and got jumped by my own kind for no reason and got told to sit down, bro. These people on Typ Soul are playing the game just because they have issues at home, bro. I don't know why or what makes them get on and have this much anger towards the game, but they need to get checked out, bro. Now, on the other hand, Peroxide's peaceful, bro. You're not gonna run into too many toxic people, and the toxic people you run into are people who migrated from Typ Soul, bro. You're not gonna have too much toxicity unless you're in their Discord. They have crazy colorism going on in there, bro. Their rollism, whatever you want to call it, is pretty insane. But besides that, the game itself, you're gonna have a pretty good community. Somebody will actually help you out. It's not gonna be you're walking to the obby, tell somebody to carry you over there, and they're just gonna laugh at you and throw you in the pit, bro. They're actually gonna help you progress, and you can run into some pretty cool people on Peroxide. Okay, guys, so enjoyability, if you're not too much of a competitive player, you're more on the chill side, you want to do more end game content and just play things like time gates, you're going to want to go ahead and lean over to Peroxide. If you're on that competitive side, you definitely want to be in Typ Soul. If you just like killing people, if you like PvP and non-bandit beating, because the bandit beating in Typ Soul really isn't bad at all. It is one of the most balanced games to have PvP and PvE, and Peroxide is just straight bandit beating. I was really hoping they'd take some things from Typ Soul and have you kill players. The only thing is your Shrift quest is like a medallion where you have to go kill another low ranked player. It doesn't even really matter or count at that point, but the bandit beating in Peroxide is pretty crazy. So if you're one of those people who like the more chill side, the more just go ahead and kill bots and progress in the game, Peroxide's your game. If you want to go beat people's ass, then you want to go ahead and lean over to Typ Soul, man. For those of you that are new to the channel, I put up a community post that had over 5,000 votes, and a lot of people in the comments had a huge controversy, but a lot of people were spitting facts, and I want to go ahead and highlight those comments here. Some people were saying we were really only playing Peroxide because Typ Soul was gone. The devs ruined the game and everything. And honestly, they were on to something, bro, because now that Typ Soul came back with even better devs that made the game slightly easier, we are all in love with Typ Soul, and this game has been going for about 3 to 4 weeks on an amazing streak of tons of people playing the game. It's not dropping insanely like Peroxide did, and they are updating the game consistently, making it a lot more fun. But we do, devs, if you guys are watching this, we do need more content in the game for endgame. We don't want to just roll for every single update and roll for a new mode, bro. So with the community post intact and my own personal opinion, I'm gonna go ahead and rank Typ Soul at the #1 spot for the best Bleach game on Roblox. With Peroxide coming in 2nd place, the devs could have did a lot better. This game had insane potential and started my YouTube channel, which I'm very thankful and grateful for. But Typ Soul just gonna take that W, and I think it could be around for a long time as long as these devs stay on top of these updates. Let me know down below in the comment section whether you agree or disagree on any of these takes and why. And make sure to smash that like button if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to the channel and join the Yelixian Army Discord, link in the description, guys. I'm giving away a true Hogyoku at 10,000 subscribers. But thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna catch you in the next one. As always, it's Yelixo. Peace.